Hello to IGCSE ICT paper. We will be doing ICT paper 2. We will be starting with document production, and this is Feb-March 2023, and it has only one variant, which is only 2.1. So let's start with the first task, which is you're going to be supplied with these files. I have already subtracted all those files. I extracted all of them over here. And the first task is asking us to prepare this evidence file. So always first task is related with the evidence. So we're supposed to have this evidence file and make sure that the name, center number, and candidate number should appear on every single page on the document. So let's go ahead and check for this evidence file. So let's make sure the header or footer, they didn't mention header or footer. They said just it's supposed to appear on every single page. So I'm just going to put them in the header, double click on the header side, and then go to here and click on blank 3 columns. This is not a must, but it is a good way to organize your header or footer. So I'm just going to put the name over here, and then it's supposed to be followed with the center number and then your candidate number. I have set also the candidate number over here. Whatever is your candidate number, just put it over here. I just put a sample over here. After that, that's an optional if you want to save it with the document Word. I prefer using this step and save it as a document Word and give the name, whatever mentioned to you. It needs to be this M23 evidence and followed with your candidate number. So if it is 0111, keep it 0111 and or whatever follows. Okay, I have changed it to Word document, and let's get ahead. You will need this in the coming task for taking screenshot. That means right now you don't need to take any screenshot. So let's start with task 2 in document. You're going to produce a report for Tower Education about STEM subjects. The company uses a corporate house style. For all their documents, paragraph styles must be created and applied as instructed. The body text style has already been applied to the whole document, and that must not amend this style. So question number 1, using suitable software, open the file that is called M23 STEM RTF file. Let's go ahead and open that RTF file, this one. Okay, so the question says that the page is set up already to A4 and it's supposed to be landscape, and there's supposed to be 2 centimeter margins. Do not make any changes to these settings. Just let's check them. We can go to layout over here and click on this arrow. And we can see the margins here are 2 from all the 4 sides, page orientation, landscape, and the paper is supposed to be A4. So as it is mentioned, we shouldn't touch it. Save the document in work area under this name, STEM News, and make sure that it is, so here it is a must to save it in the Word document format. And place in your evidence document a screenshot to show that it has been saved, and make sure the evidence is showing the file type as well. So first step, let's go and save it. We're saving it in the same area, in the same work area, and make sure it is Word document. Okay, and then let's save it right now and take a screenshot for that. So where is it? Over here. I got it over here. Expand the type. If type is not clear, right click at the top and make it appear here. If it's not appearing also here, go to more and tick it. So that's going to be my first evidence over here. Next one is place in the footer. So question number 2, place in the footer the STEM News document. So I need to add it in the footer. Some of the documents, which is page number, supposed to be left aligned. And then your name, center number, and candidate number, supposed to be right aligned. So let's go to the footer. Double click on the, not here, sorry, it's in that main document. So double click on the footer. And we need to add first these 3 blank columns for organizing it. And we need to have on the left side the page number. On the right side, they need the name, candidate number, so I'm just going to add it here ahead. Center 1 seems we don't need it, so over here we need the page number. So I can add it from here, but it's going to disturb it a bit, the alignment. So I just can easily add it from here, quick part field. Over here, you're going to find everything you needed. So page number is over here, and just simply add it, it will be automatically increasing. After that, you need to make sure the alignments match the page margins. Everything is other text not included in the footer, so that's why I deleted that center part. And the footer is displayed in all the pages. So all the points are correct. Let's go to point number 3. Create and store the following styles basing each of the default normal or based on the default or normal paragraph. So over here you can see we have to create those 3 house styles. First one is called ST subhead. To create the those styles, you can just click over here. You're going to get this. Click on plus sign over here, and we're going to start to create it. So the first one, it's name ST subhead, and it's supposed to be font style supposed to be sans serif. Sans serif means none decorated, in Latin none, serif decorated, so it's none decorated. And the most common one for not decorated, which is Arial or Calibri, I can just set. For decorated one, always use Times New Roman, or it's up to your choice, but those are the default that I prefer to use them. So back again to sans serif. So sans serif I already chose to be Arial, and then let me just put them next to each other. And then there are some important points over here. Style type, you can just leave it as it is. The thing is based on it's either supposed to be normal or no style. So normal is the best choice. Leave it on normal. And the last one is supposed to be matching with the first one, which is the same name. Font size, let's carry on to 14. And then we need to make it to the center alignment. And by the way, alignments are over here. This is justification, not alignment. All supposed to be capital and bold, so bold over here. And to make it all caps, you need to go to Format, Paragraph. And then, not over here, you need to go to Format, Font. And over here, you're going to find all caps. After that, make sure that the single line and that space before is 0 and a space after is 9. So you can go to Paragraph. Line spacing supposed to be single, space before 0 and space after supposed to be 9. Click on OK. It has been applied over here. Actually, if that's because my cursor was here, that's why it applied, but later I'm supposed to make sure and change it. The next one, let's add the next one, which is ST table. Some paragraph, and this is supposed to be on normal, and then it's supposed to be serif, so I'm just going to choose Times New Roman. 11 is the size, and then left, italic, single, and the space after is supposed to be 0. Okay, those are all the points. Just let me make sure of them. Okay. The third one, ST bullet. Paragraph, this will be normal, the same name. And then over here, we're supposed to have Times New Roman, 11, left. And this is supposed to be with the bulletin square shape, bullet aligned to the left margin. Okay, I will add this in a while. First, let's make sure of those points. This is supposed to be single also, single line, and 0 space before and after. To add this square shape, we need to go to numbering, and then we need to click on bullets. and we need to make sure that it is square shaped. Okay, great. They didn't specify how much space we need on the left side hanging, so I'm just going to keep it as it is, hanging one, and I will just click on OK. Okay, for the next point, take a screenshot to show that you have defined the setting of the TS subhead, that's the first one, and make sure there is an evidence that you have pasted on the normal paragraph style. Okay, and place it in your evidence document. So let's go ahead, click on the subhead, and you can see here I based it on normal. Okay, let's take a screen capture of this. And we need to place it in the second evidence. Question number 4, display the style names created in step 3 as a list in the style manager organizer. Okay, so display the style names that we created in this previous step in a list manager and take a screenshot evidence that you have created and name those styles and place it in. Okay, so that's a list of, this is the list that I want to take a screen capture for it. And then we need to place it in evidence number 3. Okay, for question number 5, the style ST title has already been created and stored. Modify the ST title style so that only the following formatting is applied. So let me check ST title over here. This one, right click on it and modify. And let's check this, supposed to be ST title, same name. It's supposed to be sans serif, so not decorated. So I have to change it to Calibri or Arial. And it needs to be 36. Center alignment, bold and underlined, and remove the italic. It needs to be single with 0 spaces before and after. So single, that space is supposed to be 0. So we already modified it. Apply this style to the text. Tawara School STEM Development. So let's look for this text. Where is it? Text, which is Tawara School Development. Okay, so this will be applied to, which is ST title, will be applied to this one. Okay, this needs to be changed back again as it was originally. So I don't remember how it was originally. You just can open the previous file, the original file that before we save it, and you can see that that file, that name is over here in just normal way. I'm just going to copy it from here. Is it the same? Integrated, yeah. Okay, that's it. One thing also I forgot to mention it that this, I forgot to correct it, that this not supposed to be all caps. As you can see here, when we're supposed to modify it, there is nothing supposed to be all caps. So I missed that point. I need to go back here, modify, and format. In the font, I need to remove the tick from all caps. Okay, and then OK, click on OK. Yeah, that's the right one. It's supposed to look like this. Still in this question, asking to place an evidence to show the setting of ST title and how you change or the changes that we made it. So it was changed over here. Right click on this, modify, and just take a screen capture for this one. Okay, that's it. I pressed on Alt and print screen and it took it directly for me. I didn't do the customized screenshot. Okay. For the question number 6, below the title, add a subtitle, Innovations in Science Education. So this is the title, and below that, add a subtitle. And they're going to ask us for sure The style ST subtitle has already been created and stored, so apply it to this step. So highlight it, and it needs to be ST subtitle. Okay. Apply the ST, question number 8 right now we are. Apply the ST bullet style to the text from working in teams till development. Okay, I will copy this. Now we'll go over here and search for it. So we need to apply from here till developing own solutions. So apply the bullets. Identify 7 subheadings in the document and apply ST subhead style to each one. So we need to apply this one to each of them, but first we need to find them. I believe this is 1. This is 2. I'm holding control on the keyboard and I'm explaining and I'm highlighting. Right now this is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, those are the 7 subtitles, and I need to add subheading to them. So subhead. Okay. Question number 10, change the page layout so that the subheading Y is a STEM approach to learning important, and all the following text is displayed in 2 columns, equal width of 1 centimeter spacing. So the spacing is 1 centimeter and both sides equal width. So we need to apply 2 columns to the text, that is change the page layout so that the subheading Y and all the following. So starting from here to all the following supposed to be with 2 columns. So let me copy this. And where is it? Okay, starting from here till the end, it's supposed to be applied into 2 columns. Highlight it and then go to layout, click onto 2 columns. Okay, right now let's make sure the center or the spacing is 1 centimeter. I simply can click here and I can make sure the spacing is 1 centimeter. If it is appearing to you in inches, these numbers, you can just make sure you're typing 1 centimeter in and including this cm unit. That's one thing. And if you want to change it always into centimeter forever, okay, click here 1. You can go to options and advanced and click on reach to the display title, and over here try to change it to centimeter, the measurements. Okay, so question number 11, locate the table and insert a new row above chemistry. Okay, let's locate the table. Okay, that's the table, and we need to locate the table and insert a new row above chemistry. So where is chemistry? So right click and it's going to open and insert here, and make sure to insert the row above. Enter the following data into this row. So I'm going to enter bio, spelling mistake, biology, 50 and 40. Number 12, merge the cells and center align the text in the first row of the table. So we need to merge those and we need to make it into the center alignment. Merge cells and then apply ST table style to rows only from 1, 2 till 9. So highlight only from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means the rest. And apply ST table to it. ST table will be over here, okay? And make sure no data is wrapped within. There is no wrapping. You can see everything is under one line. All grid lines are displayed. It is showing all the grid lines. All borders and data fitting within the same column width. So you can see there is a column here where we applied it and the data and the tables within. And there is a 6 point after the table. Over here, there's supposed to be a 6 point. There are a couple of ways to add it. One way is I can press enter here, and I can go over here, a new line, and make it 6. But one thing important here, it's added 6, that there is no extra space after. So right click, select paragraph, and remove this extra. So it become right now 12. To make it clearly that it is 6 points, just remove that spacing after. So here, can you see, it's just plain 6 point. Question number 14, import the image and place it in the paragraph beginning with will the gender. So it's in the paragraph, will the gender. I'm going to copy this text and let's look, where is it? Okay, so we need to place the image in the beginning of this text here. Will the gender disparity, so we need to place it in the paragraph beginning. Okay. Over here, click on insert and then go to pictures, this device. I need to locate it to my file. Okay, reflect the image so that laboratory flask is on the right. So to rotate it, I just can simply wait. We need to reflect it, okay, not rotate it. So reflection is just flipping it horizontally. So it is on the right side. It used to be on the left. We need to make it on the right side. 16, format the image so that it is resized a height of 2 centimeters with maintaining the aspect ratio. So it needs to be a height of 2. So just click on the image and you are going to find the height over here in picture format. Just make sure the height is 2 and it will change the width as well. It is aligned to the left column, that's important, and the top of the paragraph. And starting with that will gender is the same paragraph, all the gender disparity and so on, and text wraps around the image. So it needs to be to the left. So first of all, I need to change it to wrap text, and then it's going to be easy to move it. Actually, I don't need to move it anymore, but let's make sure it is on the left top of that paragraph. Okay, as long as these green lines are appearing, that means it's great. So done. Let's move to question number 17. Spell check and proofread the document. Make sure the table and list are not split over the 2 column pages. Let's have a look over here. First one, the table are not split. So let me make sure of the table. It looks okay. Columns aligned at the top, all the columns. Okay. And there are no widows or orphans. That's an important point. One thing to make sure of widows and orphans, highlight all over, right click the paragraph, and then go to line and page breaks, and make sure you're activating the widows and orphan control. It's supposed to control it, but if you're not sure of those type of points, for example, you can just highlight it specifically, right click and go to paragraph and make sure that's okay. Because if it is more than 2 lines or 2 lines, that's fine. If it is 1 line, it should control it and adjust it. There are no blank pages. As you can see, there are no blank pages, and styles are applied to all over consistently. And I have spacing is consistent between all the items. Okay, last thing is the spell check. So let's go to review, click on the spelling and grammar. We have here RoboGoals conference, so that's probably a name. I cannot change it. Ignore Tawara. There's spelling mistake. Yeah, Tawara. So I need to change it. Okay, that's all. So finally, make sure you're saving your document with that same extension, and then after that, you can print it out. So Control S. Okay, yeah, that's the right one. It's supposed to look like this at the end, and all the points are matching and correct. If you check in the description box, you're going to be able to see that there is the whole list of this paper you're watching, whatever is the paper. If you check here in the gray, you're going to be able to see the whole list of the paper that you're currently watching. You will be able to see which related with the same variant. And another thing, if you click on more, you will be able to have a link to download those source files. I have uploaded them all. The paper whatever paper you're currently working in it, you can just locate it depending on the number, and you can open it and download their related files. The same thing also at the same location, you will be able to see the timestamps for whatever question related with you, can just easily click on it. For further papers, if you are interested, you can just go to the playlist and click on it, or you can go to the main page and you can see here different playlists. Otherwise, you can see more playlists. If you click on the playlist over here, you will be able to see all the playlists.